This is The Independent's immigration policy is as divisive as it is confusing, and it is the hottest of political potatoes. Everyone wants to use it to get votes. He wants to touch. Dobbs wants to touch. He's Fox Business's resident immigration expert. You can see him here every night at 7 and 10. He is a broadcast legend and my office neighbor. He's also the author of the new book, Upheaval. Lou Dobbs. Is our immigration policy racist? Welcome, by the way.
Well, great to be with you. And is it what?
Is it racist? That's the question we're posing for everything on the show. Whether it's art, culture, politics, Obamacare. Boom.
Let's be thematic then, shall we?
Yes.
50 million Americans are Hispanic, right? Most of the illegal immigrants entering the country are Hispanic. If you are asking that we maintain the status quo, for example, in our immigration policy, you are embracing 50 million Hispanics, are you not? You are not repulsing 1 million. So I don't understand the confusion in otherwise bright, intelligent people in this country who get confused about racism. Embracing nativism in this country is embracing the most heterogeneous population of any society in the world. So how is that racist? I mean, that's where I really begin with this, because it is just backward and somehow such shallow thinking for people who are otherwise so insightful and so intelligent.
Okay, well, when you engage in a topic like immigration, because it is difficult, it is divisive, and there's no one easy path, especially for independent voters. I mean, that's one of the issues they look at, and they're confused as to which side to pick. They see the president will have deported 3 million people by the time he ends his second term. That can't make Latino voters happy. At the same time, like,
if Latino
does it
voters
create jobs? Is it what business wants?
Yeah, but Kennedy, if Latino voters are perceived as being so monolithic and simple-minded as only to be single-issue voters or single-issue concerned citizens, I think that is patronizing and condescending, and then does border on racist in point of fact.
But what if they
because if that were inverted,
what if they are asked questions and they answer overwhelmingly the same way? It's not racist to interpret polling data.
I don't think it is, no. But I do think it is racist, if you will, and certainly racial, to push poll and construct utter shibboleths within the polling as if to treat them as one-dimensional, single-minded. Hispanic Americans are amongst the most committed to family values. They are, in my judgment, as an independent, I am a registered independent and proud of it, but they are, in my opinion, natural-born Republicans. I mean, they love everything about this country. They are traditionalists. Now, when you get to the advocacy groups, you're talking about an entirely different segment of the population, because they are on the left politically and ideologically, and presume to represent 50 million people.
Now, Lou, I agree with pretty much everything you just said.
You
prior
are a
to
wise,
painting
sagacious fellow. Just
here's the qualification: prior to painting with the broad brush on the entire Hispanic and Latino community, I always get a little nervous about that. But there is something historically about immigration policy and this phenomena of xenophobia, which we do see playing out in various places around the world, not just in the United States, that when groups find themselves pitted against one another, that it becomes a source of racial strife. And it's at least worth acknowledging that. I can disagree with the soundness economically of a particular policy without calling someone a racist, but there is that other reality.
What do you do then when you look to Ireland, for example, and you watch an absolute social and political repulse of Polish illegal immigrants into the country, and legal, by the way. It's a restrictionist philosophy that's being reflected there that goes well beyond illegal immigration. What do you do when you look to Western Europe and their reaction to Eastern Europeans entering countries, whether it be France, whether it be Germany, or Italy, looking to Northern Africa, looking to
South Africa,
Eastern
Zimbabwe.
Europe? I mean, you can't put it in racial terms, and it's a mistake to do so. It is convenient and expedient to certain political philosophies and ideology, I understand,
but there are
to
people,
do so.
There are people on the left who say that immigration policy in Western Europe is just fine if it keeps out Northern Africans and Albanians. I mean, there are people who justify that, who consider themselves to be pretty
there may
socialist.
be people who justify it, but that isn't worth our time because we're not going to deal with such people. The fact is that...
my mom immigrated here from Romania and was called names as a kid. I mean, she had...
What did they call her, Romanian?
No, they called her a spick.
What?
A spick.
My goodness.
They didn't know what to call Romanian, so they just had to borrow the Latino terms.
They just went with, another word that I won't use. I mean, the air is too precious to pollute it with those kind of, to me, even in quotation marks.
But do you think there has been historically, xenophobia has impacted the making of immigration laws in this country?
Let me say this to you. I don't understand the affection for dismissing those who would be concerned about illegal immigration by first relegating them to these little convenient boxes and, if you will, ideological bends. Xenophobe, racist. I mean, do we have any other group we would like to dispense with summarily before we engage in the merits of the discussion?
That actually is coming up later. Lou, thank you so much. Please come back.
I would be delighted to.
We can talk about fashion. We can talk about technology, mathematics. You're that good.
I may be that good, but it's so hidden to me. But thank you for revealing.
You're amazing. Thank you, Lou.
Thank you. Great to be with you.
A disproportionate number of brown Americans are targeted and incarcerated in the ongoing war on drugs. U.S. drug policy. Racist?